very, very shortly.
We are underway in the under 13 and under 14 male Cameron relay. So here we go. We're going to run through who is in this event. We've got North Cottesloe White, Sorrento, Swansea Belmont, Manly Team A, North Kirkhill Team A, North Cottesloe Blue, Glenelg Team A, Rilla Barrack Point, Cooks Hill, Grange, Alexandra Headlands, Glenelg Team B, Swansea Belmont Team B, Burleigh Heads Murray Park, and Torquay. It's a stacked field. So
we're going swim ball with a couple of runs in between. Have we got the specialist beaches on there? We've actually held up the beach flag, so we'll be going straight down to that after the last few events here in the water on the Sunday of the Youth Championships. Proudly brought to you by the City of Stirling here in Perth, and it is an unbelievable venue. And the vantage points where you can watch this action, Georgia, is second to none.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw that grass area in a few of the shots before that the drone captured, and I can only imagine it is absolutely packed with spectators right now. So the boys are underway, so we do have the same order as what our Ironman and Ironwoman events were yesterday afternoon. So it is swim board, but we will have two competitors come in to do the run legs. So it's very important that you get those fast-moving sand crabs, I call them, in the beaches to complete those run legs, because they are such a huge part in this event.
Sand crabs, is that a universal word? Because I raised that at State in New South Wales, and a few people are like, that might just be a Central Coast thing.
No, I believe that's universal.
Excellent. So the people of the far north coast need to sort out what they call their beach people, because that's where it came from. All right, back to the water. Swim leg first. Last effort for these athletes from the under 13s, 14s area. Swim, transition, board, transition, and there will be glory for some team.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to call it. I believe this might be North Cottesloe out in front. It looks like an all-white cap potentially from what I can see. We have two North Cottesloe teams, so we've got a strong showing there from the local clubs. And we'll wait and see if we can get a little bit closer, but I think that might be North Kirkhill in second place. And we'll get a bit closer when we can see, but a little bit of carnage again around that first swim can.
And you can call it North Cottesloe Blue because that will be Ed Davis. The guy is a genius in the water. He puts the work in. And look at
Why did I doubt myself?
Look how long that stroke is. Moving so much heavy water. Shades of yourself out there.
Oh, look, he must be doing a lot of pool swimming work because he's just swimming incredible. He has been backing up race after race after race, and it's just been so impressive to see. So, look, he doesn't have it all his way, though. There's definitely someone coming up beside him now, and they're looking to push that pace. I believe it could be North Kirkhill, but we will wait and see once we get a little closer. But great views there of Scarborough Beach, and that could be...
In that sun, as it so East Coast, we're used to having full view of everything with that sun rising over the water, but with it sun setting here, we're getting the best of that glare coming through. So double sun, everyone getting absolutely fried in the afternoon. But North Cottesloe Blue looking really strong there.
And look, it will be harder for these competitors to see the cans now with that glare. It's always really tricky coming from the East Coast and not being able to see it in the afternoon. So they're doing a great job, but they will be able to see the turning flags better now as that sunset goes over the water. So, yeah, North Cottesloe still out in front. They've been leading since the get-go. So it'll be interesting to see. Someone's come up beside him, though. He's not having it his whole way, but... Oh, we've just got to try and figure out what cap that is. Oh, I'm gonna go with North Kirkhill Team A.
Yep, you can do that because I can't tell. I thought it was a bit of Alex, but it's very thick through there. So North Kirkhill Team A are in there at the moment. Cottesloe Blue, and they've actually put a bit of distance on the rest of the pack there. So this is where we're looking at the moment. It's going to be first two changing over, and with that shore dump, so important that we've got a relaxed runner ready to go, and they're actually going to go out and meet the swimmer because there's nothing worse than one of the runners waiting in ankle depth water. Get out to them, reach out to them.
Yeah, reach out to them, boys. Get to them. They've just done a whole swim leg. They don't want to swim any further. Their legs are burning. But yes, they have tagged their runners, so they need to make sure that their runners are clearly tagged. But we do have Kurt down on the beach for transitions.
Yeah, huge stuff here, North Curly. What a swim it was from Jack Stewart. Now Danny King in for the board leg for them. And as you saw there, Eddie Davis for Northcote, probably the best swimmer in the under-14s in the nation. And it looks like Owen Challoner goes in for the board leg, trying to get on North Curly. We go back. Swansea there third, Alex fourth, Grange, Warilla, Burleigh Heads, Manly, and another Burleigh Heads. So North Curl, They've got one hand on the gold. Can they hang on for the victory?
Oh, I hope you haven't put the commentator's curse on there, Kurt. But yeah, they're doing a fantastic job out there. They've really extended that lead from that run leg into the board. And it's just, yeah, they're doing it comfortably, aren't they?
And if you are going to call it as a commentator, you do it in Western Australia because the variables are minimal.
Absolutely, but we still don't want to do it because, as we saw yesterday, that Shorey really played some havoc on some of our athletes. So, look, we can see the single file forming. They're going to tuck in, find some wash, but we do have North Cottesloe still in second, so they're hanging in there. We'll see if he can close that gap.
Yeah, Owen Challoner looking really, really strong there. Legs are flying around, but that water's still moving nice and heavy. Long reach. They're pulling the water through. And Danny King trying to protect that lead at the moment. So the shorter paddle. And what's he at, about a 2-can lead at the moment?
And I believe that's Swansea Belmont into third place. So they're having a great race as well. And he seems to be catching. So all eyes on North Kirkhill though. And they have had such a strong showing over the past 2 days.
And points are still on, so we're looking at 4th through probably 10th or 12th there. So we want to get into the top 6. So the medals are great and the photos are there for about a week or so. But when you do the search, the top 6 points always come in, and that's where they stay in the surf, Lifesaving Australia, and Isles forever. So if you're in that top 6, you're still in there.
Yeah, look, you can see this. The field has really sort of spread out now. So we've got our clear leaders in North Kirkhill. We've still got North Cottesloe hanging in there, and I'd love to see the local boys get over the line, but it's going to be tough to beat these North Kirkhill boys.
And look how deep that stroke is, just getting it out there, keeping the hips nice and high, chin getting so low, elbows
He's really
deep.
running that board, isn't he? He's doing a great job with that Dr. wind swell. He's using it to his advantage. He's not letting it rattle him. He's very confident on his knees, which is great to see. So here comes a little run. If he can pick this one up, wow, that's probably the biggest runner we've seen all day. So he's nearly back to the beach. You can see it's getting shallower. But, yeah, look, North Cottesloe, I think, is still hanging into second, but it's been all North Kirkhill, hasn't it? Wow, there we go. He's tagged his last runner. It's a clear tag above the water, and here we go. He doesn't even have to sprint. Look at that smile.
Don't need it. Why sprint when you can smile? North Kirkhill, again victorious, taking out the 13s, 14s. Cameron relay. Looks like North Cottesloe still holding on there for second. Sprint finish through there. Points are still on. Get out of the way, handlers. There's a lot of bodies in the water.
Oh, this is going to be a close one.
Oh,
for third
Grange.
place between Swansea and Grange. So we'll have to wait and see who's taking that one out. I don't want to be an official judging that one, that's for sure. But it is all North Kirkhill Team A, who had Carlito Vesley, Danny King, Jack Stewart and Tyler Brown. So congratulations to those 4 boys. But we're still not going to know who was in that third place. But they're all still trying their hardest. For a lot of these boys, this will be their Australian titles done for 2023.
Most definitely. You still got to have that last effort across the line because 12th is better than 13th, 13th is better than 14th. So all you want to do is still keep picking them off one by one. But that last little dip from Grange, we had young chap looks like he's about 6'3", and if that last dip in the shoulders were able to sneak in front of the team from Swansea Belmont.
Yeah, he had incredibly long legs. He was coming home very strong, wasn't he? So it's going to be interesting to see who the officials have called into third. But it looks as if Grange is lining up in front. But we've got Kurt down there shortly with our winners in North Kirkhill. So once Kurt's ready, we'll grab an interview from him. But great scenes here. And Kurt, you've got our winners.
Yeah, here with Carlito Faselli here. Mate, we just discussed before, best job ever. Nice cruisy run to the finish line for an Australian gold medal. The boys did a great job, didn't they?
Yeah, they did very well. Swim, we came first, and then the board, he just held that, just kept on gaining the lead.
Nice to be able to come from the track into the water area as well and share a gold medal with your club mates.
Yeah, it feels great.
Well, you get the lads in here, the work was done, the hard yards. You must be so proud. All that training paid off and a huge board leg by you.
Yeah, it was pretty hard on the way out. I thought I was going to get done by the Shorey, but I didn't.
And smash it up, and big swim as well. And the boys from North Cott, they were right there, but you didn't let them go.
Yeah, I wash ride the way out and then just gassed it on the way in, and it seemed to work, so yeah.
And a nice run as well. Always fun to be part of an Australian gold medal. This North Curly club, outstanding last year and just continuing to build this year. It's something special, isn't it, from a small club on the Northern Beaches?
Yeah, I mean, this wins. It was all these two. In the swim, starting off with the lead, then the board, Danny just smashed it. So good.
So the North Curly Knights take another gold medal here. Cameron Relay champions. Congratulations, guys. Another gold medal to the North Curl Club.
Yeah. Thank you.